ABC, it's Jeff here. Thanks for joining me today. Just a quick project video. My brother had asked me if I wanted a set of his old column speakers that he had since he was a kid and living at home. Here's a picture of them. They are not in the best looking condition, but they do sound nice, especially from the 70s. They had the old black foam speaker grills that had all but deteriorated at this point. A little glue left behind with some speaker foam still stuck in the glue. I figured I had some old speaker grill covers laying around, and I thought make a nice little project and then use the speakers with some of the other stuff I have. So I did take some photos along the way of the project that I'm going to share with you guys if you stick around and watch them, and we'll see how that project turns out at the end. So I'll meet you back here in just a few minutes. So I like the looks of these vintage 70s speakers with the fabric and the inlaid little silver piece in there. And it's only plastic, but it gave me an idea to use some of the aluminum that I had left over from my Kish Road case that I made several years ago. I could use that kind of to hold the new fabric up against the speaker, and I wouldn't have to go buy anything since I'm trying to recycle everything that I have. But the first thing I needed to do was get to all that glue that was left on the speaker for the past 35 years or better, and try not to damage the speakers. Here I covered them up with some old coffee can lids to help protect it while I was scraping. The glue wasn't too bad. Nice sharp putty knife, and it was able to peel that glue and old foam from the covers right off. It took some time because of the amount that there was, but yeah, after I was done scraping, I just used the block sander, and then I went over the whole face of that speaker, being careful, not to hit the paper, and then vacuumed it off. It came out pretty nice, and it was just enough to prep it so that I can start putting the grill cover on. I originally thought of using the screening that I used on my Kenwood speakers because it's a see-through and it's a pretty strong protector. But I decided to use the fabric that I took off of the Kenwoods, which are right here. You can see the screening works pretty nice, and it actually protects the speakers. But this is the fabric that was originally on those Kenwood speakers. I decided to save them for years and years now, and I finally getting a chance to use them on those columns that my brother had given me. So I'm going to use all this fabric from the Kenwoods, and you can see here it's long enough, and all I have to do is, well, I will have to trim it down actually, but the first thing I need to do is just lay it out. Make sure that all the ends that I didn't want to use were overhanging. Cut down the aluminum, fit it inside. There wasn't much tools that you're going to need for this project. A pencil, a hacksaw, a file. The aluminum worked nice. I first started making the frame out and getting all that prepped inside the wood grain. You can see here I just did a flat butt joint on everything, which is going to hold that fabric for the speaker cover. And I'm not going to use any nails or screws, I don't think. I think I'm just going to make them a nice tight fit for them to actually pressure fit them, so if I ever needed to pull it back off, it won't be too bad. So here it is laying down the fabric now. I'm starting to put into the aluminum framing. And I have the three sides here done. And the last one is going to be cut and fit, and the final step would just be very carefully trim down all the fabric for the speaker cover so it doesn't be seen, and you really don't want to damage that wood grain. I mean, it's only a walnut finish, but this is the finished product for the one of them. I think it came out pretty well. You can see it does resemble that 70s look with the aluminum finish there around the grill covers. And I was quite happy with the way it turned out. So thanks for watching.
Okay, so that was the project. I thought it turned out pretty well. They look a whole lot better than they did. I'm happy with the way they turned out. So thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys soon. And oh yes, I almost forgot. Have a happy Halloween, all you boys and ghouls.